It's your boy Carlos, the credit assassin. Hey, thank you for coming here today. We're going to talk about this. One of the topics that it, a lot of people have been asking this week is SIC codes and NAICS codes. What do they stands for? So the SIC codes pretty much stands for your standard industry classification code. This is what determines if you are what type of risk do you have in order to be landed. But before I continue, guys, we're streaming right now through LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, IG, TikTok right here. So what's up, guys? How we doing today? Dad, Betty's 16 Jones. How we doing today? Chirp Leafy Jones tonight. 508. How are you? Tony Bryce 337. Mel 1998. Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing tonight? We're gonna be talking about business credit real quick, something quick, 15, 20 minutes. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask. Same thing over here. But what I want to do today, and what I'm gonna do with TikTok. I know everybody else will see the stream, but TikTok, I'm going to talk about a little bit. But once I go into the computer, you guys will be able to see the screen. So I want to show you where you can go on. And one of the things that we have developed is called the 360 Business Vantage. So what's going on? Gabby Mo 0207. Hey, how are you guys? Welcome tonight. We're talking about SIC codes, or standard industry classification codes, and what determine if your business is risk, a high risk, or if you will get completely denied from getting any type of lending. And what I'm going to do is I have I put I'll say a little presentation that if you guys want, I'll send you the work doc with the SIC codes of the industries that are pretty much banned from getting any type of lending, but at the same time, those that are high and low risk, that if you see that if you are there, what you can do in order to be able to gain lending. So at the end of the day, we're talking about business credit. Let me drink some water. Let me let everybody else in. What's going on, guys? How we doing today? Good evening. Good evening. We got Stacy James 04. I mean, you guys are going fast, and I'm sorry if I don't get to everyone, but welcome. Welcome to everybody over here on the stream as well. We're actually streaming through right now through YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And over here we are with TikTok. What's going on, TikTok family? Leonard DMC, Pedalway join. Pedalway. Here, user 1790. Guys, you guys kind of going to top of fast. But I'm sorry if I don't get to you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about SIC codes. And we're talking about, so SIC codes is the standard industry classification codes. And also you have what's called the NAICS codes, which is your North American industry classification system that classify your business in the North American, in the United States, pretty much. Now, all right, so let me go to the stream, and then I'm going to show you guys what we're going to start doing. It's going to be now down and dirty. About 10, 15 minutes. I don't want to take here too long. I want to share this with everybody, but I want to make sure that I share this too with the stream. And let's go first to, there we go. Good. All right. So first we're going here. So I'm gonna flip the camera for you guys for TikTok. Give me a quick second. How we guys doing? How we guys doing? How we guys doing? Oh, thank you for being here with us today. All right, let's do this. Hope it's turning. I mean, some reason it's not going the other way. So what we're gonna do is, all right, let's do this. I'm about to switch you around. Switch you around over here so you guys can see. All right. You guys going behind the scene with me. Now, guys, so we're going to be talking about, and again, one, the SIC code. So, hey, guys, we are in our software, which is called the 360 Business Vantage. The 360 Business Vantage, in here, we can help you gain all the compliance science that your business needs to include. And, guys, if you guys are on TikTok, I know you may have some questions. You guys seen the actual screen. So, what I'm going to do at the end, I will answer any questions you guys have. But in here, what we're going to talk about is the classification codes. Hey guys, if you become part of our system, we have everything integrated within the software in which we can help you to be able to identify. So as you go in our software, we got that integrated, and your company's there. We can definitely check everything that's out. So once you click on our check SIC NAICS code classification status, that will take you to this site. So this side, it is the siccode.com. Now, it will show you all of the codes available and everything. So this is where you're going to start searching for your business. You're going to start searching for the codes. But what we're going to do, let me go back to the stream because I want to be able for them to see this too as well. So let me see a window. Let me see. Okay, so I want them to be able to see this right here. So here we go. Now let me move this. So my TikTok family can see it too. So guys, if you want this, please send me a DM me through TikTok, DM me to IG, DM me to any of the avenues that you guys are in. Please let me know. Tell me or let one of my guys know to send you the SIC code document. That's what you're gonna call it, SIC code document. What you're gonna do, look, guys. Here, I put it together. I did my little research and I show you all the SIC codes that are restricted. If you are in one of this industry, more than likely you will not be able to get some type of lending. There's specific lending for you guys, but you'll be restricting to a lot of those. Now, one of them is ammunitions or weapon manufacturing, wholesaling, or retailing. So if you're an arms dealer, there are going to be a lot of companies, a lot of banks that will never lend to you. Bail bond agencies, check cashing agencies, energy, oil and trading, and petroleum extraction and productions. Guess what? This is why a lot of these companies work with specific investors. So they raise money and they're able to do it because they cannot get lending. Now, finance. Now, I tell you, finance, anything that has to do with federal banks, foreign banks, banks holding company, loan broker, commodity brokers, security brokers, mortgage banker, so on. I mean, but bail bonds, mutual fund manager. I'll tell you what, in the industry that we are in, also you will not be able to get a lot of companies will not be able to want to work with you. I give you an example of this. So we are in the credit industry and we help businesses. And we don't work with consumers. We don't work directly with people. We work directly with businesses. A lot of banks, a lot of merchant accounts will not work with our company because we are in the credit industry. So that SIC code will dictate a lot when you are getting approved for any type of lending. So gaming and gambling activities, loan for speculative purchases of securities of good, pawn shops, political campaigns, candidates committees. You know what? Not a lot of companies, not a lot of banks want to be involved when it comes down to any political campaigns. Public administration, if you're running for office, you cannot do X-rated products or entertainment. Any porn industry, you cannot and will not be able to get much lending. Again, a lot of this is why political campaigns always raise money, right? Because they cannot go to a bank and borrow some money in order to run for office. So guys, if you are going into any one of these industries, just make sure that you are ready, that you know what you're going to encounter, that you start making those relationships because you can still make it. There's a lot of companies that, bail bonds make a lot of money, but they're always seen as a predatory type of lending, or, if you don't even pay a bail bond, you also could go to jail because of the warrant that come out of it. I mean, check cash and play agency, sometimes they see that they have high interest rate when cashing your checks. Ammunition, your norms leader. I mean, you can make money with a lot of. I mean, and this is the thing: where there's restrictions all the time, you will always find opportunities. And if not a lot of people can get in that business, yeah, I'm telling you, if not everybody can get into something, that means that there is opportunity if you are able to get in it because you can make a killing. There's not much competition. If you have a lot of competition in a business, guess what? Your market share is going to be so much smaller that you definitely going to have to think outside the box in order to be able to make some money. Now, let's talk about some of the SIC codes that are high risk, and they may give you some trouble when it comes to underwriting. Okay, so agriculture and forest products, auto, recreational, boat and boat sales, courier services, product and software related services, dry cleaners, entertainment. Again, this go with some of the adult entertainments and considered to be restricted. General contractors, gasoline station, and I'll tell you about this one. Yeah, this we consider high risk. So in the past, I think it was 2000 and well, I think it was like 12, 13. I owned two gas stations. It was hard for us to find lending. We actually had to go outside and look for venture capitalists, and they were able to fund this venture. But so I have an experience when it comes down to this. Yes, and doing the credit business, there's so many things that can happen, especially with these industries in which a lot of banks will not feel comfortable when lending to you. Now, let's go to so general contractors, gasoline station, healthcare, home nursing home, assisted living services, and continued care retirement services. Special trade contractors, hotels and motels. They're very high industry. Why? Because there's a lot of turnover. A lot of people, I see it. People stay in a hotel and they always do some type of chargebacks. I mean, that alone is a very risky industry in which merchant account and a bank don't want to see that. And if I remember correctly, the threshold is about 3%. They don't want to keep between that 3%. If you go anything above the 3%, you are considered a high risk. And what they may do if you have a merchant account with this merchant account in, holder or bank, they may make you or require you to have a reserve, meaning that they will hold some of your money. I remember when we first started in the credit business, our reserve was 10% of everything we make. So imagine if you make $100,000 a month or $100,000 a year, they will hold about $10,000 in a bank account that holds no credit or actually doesn't earn any interest rate. So they just hold the money for you, and they don't give you a specific date, but for the most part, if after 6 months you have no chargebacks or you have no issues with your merchant account or your business is not considered to be risky anymore because of the background of your company or the statements or bank accounts or cash flow that you be having through the business on a month to month basis, then they will review your account one more time, and they will go ahead and issue you that money that they put in reserve. But for the most part, I didn't see it until I closed that account, and I was able to go with a friendlier merchant account holder or merchant account company that worked with our business a little bit better. So, all right, so jewelry, precious stones and metals, wholesale and retail. I think that there's a lot of theft when it comes down to those industry. Limousine services, long distance, over the road trucking, mobile manufactured home sales. Yeah, because it's not the same. This one is not every bank wants to lend to a home that you put together. They actually lend to a lot of homes that you had to create because what happens is you hold a piece of land. The mobile sales, what's it called, the manufactured home sales, usually are those homes that you see in a trailer park. For the most part, they do modular homes now, in which they bring it specifically to the piece of land that you have. But again, that's still considered as a risky business. Now, real estate agents and brokers, real estate developers, restaurant and drinking establishments, bars, software and program developing companies, taxi cabs, travel agencies, and so on. So, guys, that alone right there will consider you as a high risk industry. Hey, guys, how you guys doing? I'm back. So, thank you for actually being there. Thank you for everything Let me see. I got a couple questions over here. So, guys, if you want this document that gives you the high risk and SIC codes of the industry that are restricted from getting lending, hey, feel free. DM me through TikTok, IG, or send me a message to Facebook or even YouTube, the YouTube channel. Make sure you send a comment. Let us know that you are interested in this document, and we'll give it to you for free. No questions asked or no strings attached. We just want to make sure we help you. Let me see. Couple questions. Um, if you're a trader, if you're a trader, can you are you considered a high risk? Yes, you are considered high risk. Um, okay, yeah, you are considered a high risk as an SIC code, and I believe that that code is. Let me go back to. So I know my people in the stream are still seeing the document. Let me see. Let me go back over here. Let me switch for them to be able to see. All right, let's go to the window. To the wall. Yeah. All right, so let's do it. So NSIC code, some of the greens and blue browse. Let me see. We have um, special trades, right? We got a special trade. What's going on, guys? All right, so special trade, special trade. So if you see this, it gives you the code. So you're not seeing this. So I just want to tell you. So when you go to siccode.com, you can actually type in the type of industry that you are in, and it gives you the number of the code. That's what you want to actually go ahead and put in into your applications. This is the code that you will need to put into Dun and Brad until when you incorporate your company or when you file the entity with your state, and he'll give you so the trade special trades for the question. Yes, you are considered a high risk industry, and I think you said that you are a special trade international. So your code is going to be 522293, and yeah, that's called the international trade financing. And I believe that's what you said. So if that's the case, let me know that that's what applies to you. But other than that, I mean, guys, if you want this, don't forget DM us. I said this was going to be fairly quick. Just want to make sure that I give you some content, some value. And if you want this document, and that I'll tell you specifically, you don't have to do the whole research. We went ahead and did it for you. That shows you all the restricted industry that will automatically get a decline for any lending in those high risk industry that had to, in the strict underwriting criteria. So we'll send you this at no cost, no strings attached. We just want to make sure we give you some some value from us. Today's Friday. We want to make sure we help you out. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. As a matter of fact, stay tuned. We are about to drop a couple new videos tonight that is going to help you. And tomorrow we're going to have a special surprise for all of you. Okay. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for being here with us. I appreciate your time. Have